Hi, and thanks for joining me today. So you're here to see my weigh-in update, and this is my third weigh-in, I think, from getting back to it after Christmas. So yeah, group was so busy today. It was absolutely manic. I mean, she starts her image therapy at 9:30, and there was still a massive queue going on then, and she had to just like get on and start talking because otherwise she would never have got out. um so yeah, they were still queuing away in while we was doing image therapy. It really was so busy, so different compared to the other group that I was at on the Monday afternoon. And I like it busier because you get more like tips and inspiration, and it's just feels a different atmosphere in a way. And I got to hold a 5-month-old baby today. So the lady that I told you about last week, that she couldn't believe how much different I looked. Well, she's got this baby, 5 months, and she came in, and I'd been weighed and everything. Um, so I had the baby when she went in this massive queue to get weighed. So, oh my God, yes, it made me broody, but no more babies for me, that's for sure. So not now. Mine are 14 and 16, and now I'm 46. I don't think it's the right time. It's definitely gone past that. Anyway, so I feel like I've had a really good week food-wise again this week. Again, I really tell you, hang on a minute. I remembered after last week, I said I couldn't tell you. Well, I've got it all in here, my diary, and then I transfer this into the sheet for my consultant to have to look at. So let me just quickly see what I've been doing because I can't remember. So yesterday, what day was yesterday? Hang on a minute. I've got it all back to, I'm sorry, I should be more organized, but today's been another chaotic day. Okay, so we done 13 and a half sins, 9 and a half sins, 8 and a half, 7 and a half, 11 and a half, so they have been 11 and a half, what did I say, 13 and a half. So they have been on the higher side this week. But I've done a lot of body magic. Sorry, I saw the postman come then, and Daisy was going to bark her head off. Anyway, so yeah, I've done quite a lot of body magic this week. And Saturday I done quite a big walk with my husband. If you watched that vlog, you'd have seen. So yeah, food wise, I mean, and I've tried a couple of different recipes this week out of the new cookery books that I've had. So I've had quite a variety of food this week. And I've been drinking my fluids. I've been drinking at least 2 bottles of, the bottles with the timers on there. Not that I ever go by the timers, it's just the bottles that I've got. So I've been drinking 2 to 3 of those a day, plus my teas and coffees that's with my Healthy Extra A of milk. And also I've been having some of the warm winter spice as well. So definitely enough fluids going in as well. Sorry, I just seen another reflection and I thought that was my dad. Yeah, so that's all been fine. So what did I do? Well, let me tell you what I've done, and then I'm going to tell you. So I got on the scales today. Now, I had weighed at home, like I'd said. I know there's a couple of you on here that don't agree with me doing it, but I've got back into that thing again of doing it. And yeah, well, anyway, we won't go into that now. So I knew I had a gain. Now, the other day, it was showing a £2 gain. So the scales this morning at group showed I had £0.5 gain. So I gained what I lost last week. Now, I'm not making excuses because I'm not that type of person to try and to make excuses, because, what is the point of me doing this, filming, if I'm going to be, I don't know, behind the scenes stuff in my face with whatever and not being honest, because there's no point. That's wasting my time and it's wasting your time. So what you see is what I'm having. If I do have, you know, something that I shouldn't, I've always told you, and I can tell you that this week, everything you've seen, or if you haven't seen it, I've always said, oh, I had this and blah, blah, blah. So I was not expecting from the food I've eaten to have got a gain, but I have had a lot of swelling this week. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that I do suffer with AS, ankylosing spondylitis, and I have psoriatic arthritis, and they carry a lot of inflammation with them. I go for blood tests every month to look at different things as well as the inflammation in my body. Now, this time they were up, you know, the count was raised. Now, I knew it was going to be, because my ankles have been, especially my right ankle, has been really swollen lately. And since I'd done that walk on Saturday, it's been like a balloon. And last night and the night before, I said to my husband, just look at it. It looks so awful and unsightly. It's terrible. It's all right in the winter when they're hidden away, but in the summer, it's horrible. Anyway, so I knew that I was carrying this fluid on my feet, and also I carry it on my knees as well. So as I say, I'm not making any excuses. Well, there is no excuse to be made, because I know what I've eaten, and I know that it didn't, there's no way I should have gained ½ a pound. So I did speak to my consultant today, and you know, because I do post some of my meals on the Facebook page, not as often as I should or would like to, but and she knows, you know, the only thing she said to me was this week, try and definitely get a third of your plate of speed in, you know, make sure every meal has, apart from, you know, if it doesn't make sense, like if you had beans on toast, you don't have to then go and put a pile of mushrooms with them, only where it makes sense. So, yeah. So apart from that, I really can't understand why I've gained ½ a pound. I have got such an itchy nose, I'm sorry. So I was disappointed, and I wasn't mad, but I was disappointed because I knew I didn't deserve it. So, oh, and I bought a bar of the new Hi-Fi bars today, the sticky toffee ones. And I did have one at group today because I hadn't had any breakfast. So I had a banana and one of those. And I got to confirm, I love them. Now, one of the other girls there, she didn't like it at all. She said it was far too sweet. But, you know, each to their own. Some like them, some don't. You know, some like those Jamtastic ones. I didn't really like them. My favourite are the fruit and nuts. And I had the triple chocolate last week, and I really enjoyed those. So they are my all-time favourite, I think, especially fruit and nuts. But yeah, I definitely did like the sticky toffee. Next week, the new magazine is out, so that's exciting because I do love the new magazine. Anyway, back to my weigh-in. So, you know, I know lots of people, I know a few people that don't weigh anymore. They go by their clothes or whatever, which I know that is another way of doing it, but I'm afraid I'm one of these that want the numbers to go down. So I'm just going to carry on again this week and do the best I can, do everything that I've been doing anyway, and probably I will try upping that speed just a little bit more on my meals. And this week I have noticed not that it should make any effect to your weight, but I hadn't done it for the last 2 weeks. But this week I noticed I've split my Healthy Extra B a couple of times. I might have had a piece of toast and then a Hi-Fi bar later. Didn't do it many times, but it was a couple of times. So, yeah. Apart from that, I really don't know. Apart from the inflammation. So, but anyway, I'm still fully committed to Slimming World. There's absolutely no way I'm changing or I'm going away from Slimming World. Slimming World I'm so happy with Slimming World, and I just can't wait to get to that goal, and then I can just be a Target member and just keep going, hopefully for free then. Yeah, so I'm really excited to get to that, and I will get there. As I keep telling you every week, I will get there. My consultant said today, start changing the, what did she say? I can't till I can. I won't till I won't till I will. Those sort of things. And yeah, it's just, it's so true, isn't it? Like I often say, oh, I can't, oh, I won't be able to do it, but got to keep being positive all the time. So anyway, I'm going to go. I've had a really busy day again. Every Tuesday is the same. And we were all late up this morning. Oh my God, it was just one massive rush. My husband was late for work. We was all late, and it just puts you about for the day, doesn't it? And I feel like I need matchsticks for my eyes. So anyway, so that is my weighing update this week. So my first week back after Christmas, I lost 4.5 pounds. Then last week I lost half. So obviously that was 5. And now I've gained that half back. So I'm still sitting at 4.5 pound loss since Christmas. So I still haven't lost my Christmas gain, but I will watch this space. So I'm determined I'm gonna have another excellent week this week. Nothing to get in my way as far as I know. We are out on Saturday, but that shouldn't make a huge difference to me, I don't think. So anyway, if you are here just for my weigh-in update, then thank you so much for coming back, and I will see you next week. But if you're here every day, then I will see you tomorrow for my usual what I eat in a day and my shopping haul. So thank you for all your messages and all your support. I really do appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.